Hello and welcome Aquarius. This is your reading for the 15th through the 31st of August. Um, I'm so excited to bring this to you and because you're one of our top viewers along with Scorpio. I'm going to break it down into 2 weeks increments, so 2 readings per month. Um, for the top viewing video, which has been Aquarius this time around, Scorpio is very close behind. So I hope that you enjoy the videos. Before I started, I was meditating and I got a vision for Aquarius, and I'm feeling like such strong energies right now for Aquarius in the next 2 weeks. The vision that I had was of Aquarius with a small group of people climbing a mountain. And on this climb, various participants are falling off. They're saying goodbye to you. They're going to quit the trek, and all's well, but it's dwindling and it's coming down to just you and maybe one or two others. And you find yourself, while physically tired, you're finding yourself, you're finding that your spirit is soaring, and you know you're about to embark onto something. You also are well prepared, being that I had a vision that your shoes were in very good condition. So you have preparation, and also the weather is very good, meaning that spirit and, your energy is supporting you. So you're on a very interesting journey. It's not a swift journey, and it's a difficult one because you're going uphill. But what I'm finding is that it's your soul need to do this. And as I said, your spirit is just soaring. So it's very exciting. I was very excited to do your reading because I just felt a lot of energy this time around. So we'll go ahead, and I'm going to start with the Fountain Tarot. I'm going to do your horoscope, not a horoscope, sorry, as astrological spread, so that we can get each, what's going on in each area of your life. We can pinpoint where this dramatic change is coming. I feel a letting go. I feel like a starting something new. I feel you're anxious. I feel you're excited, and it's like a soul purpose for you. So let's go. I'll quickly lay out the cards. And I do shuffle my decks and sage them before I start. Okay, Aquarius. We'll get started. In your first house is self. So this is your self-image. This is you out in the world. This is how you're seen by others. 6 of Coins, meaning that you're quite generous and giving. You've been giving of yourself and receiving likewise. So there's balance in your life concerning, and it can be money, but it can also be your sentiments, your emotions, your appreciation of others. So that's a good start. In the second house, we have the Hermit in reverse. So you're liking and wanting and really feeling like you need some time to yourself, to be in your cave, to get these downloads you're getting, to process what's going on in your life. And unfortunately, life is what it is, and you can't always be in that situation. You have to go to work, or you have to go to the store, or take your dog for a walk, or what have you. So try to find those times where you can, have some downtime, meditate, sit in a garden or your garden and feel, the ground under your feet, and breathe and relax. Third house, 8 of Wands. So in your mind, you're feeling like this is not happening fast. Is it even happening at all? Like, what is going on? I just am getting impatient. I'm ready to give up. Going back to climbing the mountain, others are turning around and leaving. You're questioning whether maybe you should too. But really, like I said, feel in your heart and soul what's going on deep within. I believe that and I feel, and I'm giving this information, that you're onto something that's closer to a soul purpose, and it isn't fast. So please be patient and see what comes of that. In your home. So in your home, you're feeling childlike. You may have a child in your home. You may temporarily have someone staying with you. You may have children around your home. It might be nice to pay attention a little bit to their childlike nature. You want to get in touch with that innocence, that newness, that freshness, those impressions, those downloads that kids have, those ideas that they have and insights, because you don't want to push down the insights that you're having because they seem rather simplistic, naive, etc. Give everything value that's coming into your mind right now. There's something in that for you. Fifth house. So creative energies. So in your house of creativity or children, you have the Two of Swords in reverse. So you feel a little out of control. I don't know if you, like you said, like I was just saying, you have kids in your home or around your home and you feel a little out of control. Try to enjoy their youthful energies because it's very much a part of what you need to see right now. And part of creativity, if you're on a creative project, is not being in control and letting just the energies of the universe come through you, speak through you. I mean, that's the beauty of creativity, of music and art and song and dance and all of those things. So being a conduit for what wants to come through you. So don't be in control. Let go of control. Sixth. So your house of service to others and health. So I'm going to say that there's a little bit of health issues that you're experiencing right now. Not perfectly feeling well. It may be due to things that you're doing, like your diet or lack of exercise or worrying and anxiety too much, or feeling pressures and that type of thing. So this card's really saying to get back to nurturing, and nurturing always starts with yourself, taking care of your own body, and then you're better capable of taking care of others. Seventh house, Three of Cups. So you have some joy in your house of partnerships. You may be getting together with friends. This is usually a group, or a small group of people, like going out to dinner, possibly with another couple if you're in a couple, or going out with your girlfriends or guy friends. So and if you're looking for a partner, you may find it through this, going out with your girlfriends. You go out to eat and there's a guy in the next table over there and something goes down. So that's like kind of what I would suggest for you romantically if you're single. If you're married or in a committed relationship, this means just bringing a little bit of light and fun to it by maybe having a dinner with another couple and bringing some new energies to your relationship. Eighth house, Ten of Swords reversed. So here's where we're getting to the nitty-gritty. Something in the realm of sex, death, taxes, and what I'm really picking up a little bit more is psychological issues. You may have had some abuses when you were a child. Psychological harm was done to you. Physical harm could have been done to you as well, and you've been living with it and carrying it and having it affect you most of your life, and it wants to be finished. It wants to be let go of. you're having a little bit of a hard time letting it go because it's really kind of your home. I mean, you've lived with these energies for so long, you don't know what it would mean if you didn't have these this psychological kind of baggage with you. Like, to leave the baggage behind, your arms are empty, your hands are loose at your side. Like, where's the baggage? You don't know how to operate in the world without the burden. So this is about finding a way, and what we want is this card like this, Ten of Swords, letting it go, living it, letting it go. So we'll clarify later. Ninth house, Four of Coins. So you have the education that you need. You've completed. If you have a legal battle or anything like that, it's complete. It's done. Everything's done, and you're holding on to all this knowledge that you have. You're holding on and not really sharing it, or maybe not in the proper job that uses all your talents. You might want to look into something a little bit more fulfilling. And while this is not a career house, this is just saying that you have these assets, you have these this whether it's education or maybe philosophical yearnings, these things you have as an asset. Could be from past lives, could be from this life, but you've accomplished a lot and you have a lot of knowledge and you have that to share, and you're not having a vehicle for that right now. And Spirit wants you to be able to share this wealth with others. 10th house, Page of Wands in reverse. So you've gotten a message about a career. You took it offhand. You didn't, I mean, maybe you laughed it off, or you didn't see the possibility of that. I mean, I have bills. I can't do something like that. You know, this message is not going to let you go. You need to find a way to make it work somehow. You may not be able to quit your job right away. Excuse me. You might not be able to make a dramatic change, but this wants to happen, and it will always be in the back of your mind unless you acknowledge it and address it. So you had a message about something you can do for the world, something about your presence in the world, and you have to possibly let go of some things, organize some things, take the proper path in order to answer this call. 11th house, the Sun. So with your groups of friends, you're really have some very good times, good experiences, good people around you. This is a really good card, as everyone always reminds you. Even upside down, it's a good card. But I think if you were really working at your calling, that this would be like that. So there's just something a little bit missing, and I think taking the time out, being in the hermit mode, letting the downloads come, like, what is missing? Because to everyone else, you have it all. You're so lucky. I mean, you have the life. But we're all individuals, and we all have our individual callings, and there's something. What is unseen by you, Aquarius? 5 of Wands in reverse. So you probably have some anxiety about whether you can be competitive in the world. You feel that others will overtake you or bring you down, that others are going to beat you somehow, that you don't have what it takes. It's probably part of the Ten of Swords issues that you have in the 8th house, psychological issues, where someone made you feel that you weren't as good as most people. You weren't as good as others. What you don't know is there's no competition for you. There's only one you. You have something to offer. You are one soul that has a message and purpose, and it's trying to be revealed to you, and you've heard it already, but you pushed it aside. So really getting back to that on a soul level. There's something. And it seems, like I said earlier, my vision of you is you're walking up this mountain slowly, and you feel your spirit lightening and brightening. You feel yourself becoming yourself. So there's something coming, and having the patience to get there. So just for clarification, we're going to go ahead and, this is the Chrysalis Tarot. I really love this tarot as well. And I just want to check on, let's check on this message in the 10th house. As soon as I thought about it, it popped out. Okay, the Emperor. So this can mean that either the message is for you to start your own business, to take charge of something. It can also mean that it's something that possibly your father suggested to you, and you were just like, yeah, whatever. Or it can mean something in a health field, as he's the green man. But being your own boss seems to be a key point in the message that I'm getting for your career house. And will this job make, how will Aquarius feel once they achieve this job? What does the 11th house situation look like? What's going to happen with the groups of people? What kind of energies will come up in others from Aquarius doing this job? So Queen of Swords. So you're going to be the go-to person, the person who really knows the fair and unbiased answer to any issue that comes up. So troubleshooting, super intelligent, super intuitive, on the dot with things, on the spot with things, experienced. This is how you'll be seen by others. Let's talk about this the 8th house energy, the 10 of Swords. Like, what's going on here? What is Aquarius experiencing right now? What's going on with Aquarius in this 8th house? Spirit. Okay, here we go. Wheel of Fortune. So this is a big change of lifestyle, change of being, from feeling like someone that doesn't win, that'll never win. I mean, you're not going to buy a lottery ticket because you're not the type that wins. You're not good enough, special enough to have it all. Going right up to another position where you are the one that is the winner, that things just come to you. Success just comes to you. It's like you don't even know yourself anymore. It's like this amazing, like, from feeling like mediocrity to like you're a winner, and it's recognized by others, and you're like, no, but really, because the key is to let go. Easier said than done, but to let go of those messages when you were a child, when you were in school, high school, something like that, where you were given this idea that you weren't all that, taken advantage of. People, if you were good at something, they didn't tell you you were good. They tried to keep you down so they can keep control of you. Lovers or relationships that tried to keep you down so they can control you. And it was easy to do that to you because that's what you knew. You're throwing that off. It's falling off of you as you trudge up that mountain that I visualized. Your spirit becomes lighter and you become free and joyous in the sun. Tell me a little bit about the health. We had the Empress reversed in the 6th house. That was the house of health. Any messages there for Aquarius for the next 2 weeks of August? Any messages? Ten of Cups. So it's asking you to bring happy energy, to watch happy things. You know, I love crime shows, but you know, there's times where I have to stop watching crime shows or the news or anything along that lines. Watch happy things. Try to keep your, you know, or balance it at least. Balance it. So it's saying that, like, the health is just your worry, stress, and strain. Meditate. Also easier said than done for a lot of us. But just take a few minutes. Take a few, like 2 or 3 deep breaths. And yeah, so that will improve your health immeasurably. Okay, Aquarius. Oh, I got a message for you. Hold on. Okay. I was just going to conclude the reading, and I got 3 cards. Oh my. It's crazy, Aquarius. So basically, the world, completing this issue in the 8th house, these personal issues, completes your karmic debt for this lifetime. You're going to be free and easy after that. 9 of Cups, happiness. 3 of Stones, craftsmanship. You will be able, you're basically a genius in your job. You're going to be open to receiving insights, inspiration, genius coming through your, you know, 3rd eye, crown chakra. You're really going to be able to see the future for your job. Happiness, brilliantly happy. This is long-lasting happiness and completion. So what we're dealing with, 10 of Swords. Can you see that? 10 of Swords. So what was an incredible storm for quite a lot of your life, things that were just unfair, unbelievable. Why would someone do that? I would never do something like that. Why would someone say that? Why? These things were constant in your life. They could because it was in you. The abuse was in you. You were abused, and you come to expect that from life. Let go of that expectation. And here we go. Up, like being on the top of a Ferris wheel. Ocean breezes in your hair, like Santa Monica. If you go to Santa Monica, there's a Ferris wheel there. So that's beautiful, Aquarius. So this is for you, end of August. And let me get, I'm just going to get a card from The Universe Has Your Back. See if we have any more messages. I mean, I think that was Spirit's message to you right there. I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. I'm a spirit having a human experience. Take care, Aquarius. And please, if you think of it, like, share, subscribe. It was a pleasure doing a reading for you today, and it's a beautiful reading. So much luck to you, and I'll see you in September.